Largely abandoned villages along Lebanon's 120-kilometer southern border with Israel are military zones. The destruction is widespread. In some neighborhoods, little is left. Israel is targeting what it says are Hezbollah cells and infrastructure, while the Lebanese armed group attacks Israeli troops and positions. The conflict, triggered by Israel's war on Gaza, has been largely confined to a strip of territory a few kilometers on both sides of the border. But the nature of the conflict is changing. Targeted killings of Hezbollah members or allied groups appears to be a new strategy. The Israeli strikes, more often than not, are kilometers deep inside Lebanese territory, away from the battleground front lines, and at times beyond Lebanon's borders. Commanders from groups that are part of Iran's so-called Axis of Resistance have been also killed. Officials say Israel is resorting to the killings to compensate for being unable to achieve a military victory against Hamas after more than 100 days of war in Gaza. The group, which has still not used its full military capabilities in its latest confrontation with Israel, remains defiant.
Israel hints about launching a full-scale war against Lebanon. In reality, it's unable to do that. It won't be able to confront what we prepared for our enemy. It has failed in achieving any of its objective in Gaza. The resistance is strong.
Israel is no longer just responding to Hezbollah attacks such as in the first few weeks of the Gaza conflict. It's on the offensive. Its strikes more aggressive. Tensions are high. Israel has already carried out a high-profile assassination in the Lebanese capital, killing Hamas's number 2 official. And Israeli warplanes don't just fly over border areas. They reach Beirut and further north, flying at low altitudes in a show of force. The conflict is being described as controlled escalation. The United States has engaged in diplomacy to ensure there's no all-out war on the Lebanon front. But reports from Israel suggest the effort to remove Hezbollah fighters from the border through diplomatic means is stalled. Zeina, Khodr, Jazeera, Beirut.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.